This week's Torah portion is called Ra'eh, which means see. Moshe calls on us to see the blessings if we will keep the Torah and the curses if we will not keep it. However, he doesn't specify what those blessings or curses are, at least not yet. We will need to wait to learn about those. Meanwhile, Moshe emphasizes the importance of Torah's code of laws in our everyday lives. Chapter 11, verse 32 states, "And you shall keep and do all the laws and ordinances that I give before you today." We have learned that Torah centers around protecting the sanctity of the household. This is in contrast to Egyptian culture that destroyed households. As we journeyed towards the Promised Land, we saw how seductive Moab and Midian could be in the Torah portion called Balak. These various nations share in common a lack of respect for the sanctity of the household. This continues to be a temptation that Moshe exhorts us to resist and instead cling to the Torah. Chapter 12, verse 8 states, "You must not act in the same way we do here today, what each man desires in his eyes." As important as this might be, what does it have to do with parental alienation? We've moved away from Egyptian culture that breaks up households and causes parental alienation. We've even struggled with similar hedonistic practices of Moab and Midian. Now we're moving towards Canaan, whose practices are not any better. In fact, they're even worse. Moshe warns us against assimilating into these societies that break up households and cause parental alienation. Societies that go down this slippery slope wind up destroying their own children in some of the most disgusting ways. Chapter 12, verse 31 states, "Do not do this to the Lord your God, for every abomination of the Lord that he hates, they did for their deities, for even their sons and daughters they would burn in fire to their deities." This fate is unimaginable. May we never devalue our children to a point where we burn them in any fires. This reminds us of a similar warning in the Torah portion called Bechokutai. The slippery slope begins when parents weaponize their children against other parents. This behavior can spread as society devalues the parent-child bond. A society that fails to teach a child to honor both of their parents degenerates into a barbaric mob that devalues their children into a pile of meat to be burned. By contrast, Moshe calls on us to worship our God as a healthy family that respects one another. No matter what our position is in the family or in society, this week's Torah portion calls on us to respect the sanctity of the entire family in our religious practices. Chapter 16, verse 11 states, "And you shall rejoice before the Lord your God, you and your son and your daughter and your male servant and your female servant and the Levy who is in your cities, and the convert and the orphan and the widow who are among you in the place that the Lord your God will choose to dwell his name there." Next week's Torah portion is called Shoftim, and we will learn details about the Torah-based legal system. How will this new legal system improve accountability?